Warrior and scientist. Nidhogg, dragon. Cassandra, Grace, Ivy, the three fates of myth. Modgod, giant. Jomic Recreus, dwarf, warrior and elder. Bearer, psychic, soldier, works for hell. 1. Layla Cassidy. It was meant to be an easy mission for Layla Cassidy and her team. Get into the realm of Norumbega, move her team to the prison where Mammon's frozen body was being kept, and after retrieving the body, get out again without any trouble. The mission had not gone entirely to plan. "Well, this sucks balls," Remy said, as he sat up against a large tree. He was 3.5 feet tall and part man, part red fox. He stood on legs that were more human than animal, but his entire body, from the tip of his bushy tail to his fox muzzle, was covered in fur. Remy had crossed a witch's coven several centuries earlier, and they'd decided to kill him by turning him into a fox and handing him over to a hunt master. The spell had gone wrong. It had turned him into a fox, but only partially, and it had also killed all 12 witches and deposited their souls in his body, essentially giving him 12 lives. Last Layla knew, he was on life 8. Beside him, Layla nodded. "It's not been our best day ever." The team had gotten into Norumbega without a hitch. Felicia Hales, a powerful vampire who lived in New York, arranged for them all to go through the Realm Gate and meet up with Mayor Isaac Ayer. Unfortunately, that was where the good news ended. Isaac's people turned on him, revealing that they'd been working with Avalon all along. They killed anyone who tried to stop them, and Layla's team were given the choice either to cease fighting or watch more innocent people in Norumbega die. They chose the former. The team had been taken to the prison that was their original target and put beneath the trees at the edge of the massive clearing in front of it. The ground was hard and cold with snow, still covering large parts of it. Layla was grateful for the warm clothes she'd put on before coming. Her team wore thick jackets over their leather combat armor, with dwarven runes scribed on them. None of them were impervious to the cold, although Remy's fur probably meant he needed fewer clothes than most, but the runes on the armor meant they wouldn't freeze to death. "At least we're not tied up," Harry said. "You'd think that, considering I'm the only human here, they'd be a little more concerned with the fact that you could actually kill them." "That's why," Chloe said, pointing to 10 townspeople kneeling at the opposite side of the clearing. Each one had an Avalon soldier behind them. If any of Layla's team made a move, they would die. Harry turned toward the frightened men and women. "I didn't see them. Shit." Layla looked over at the prison and caught Zamek, one of the last remaining Norse dwarves, staring at it. "What's up?" she asked him. "They're trying to get inside," Zamek said, pointing to 6 people attempting to force the massive metal doors apart. He was shorter than Layla's own 5'4" height, although not by too much, as he was just under 5 feet tall himself, but he was broad. To Layla's mind, he was his own wall. Short, muscular, and unmovable unless he wanted to be moved. He was stronger, faster, and could heal more quickly than a human. Like all dwarves, Zamek was also an alchemist, able to alter the shape of natural matter so long as he had physical contact with whatever he wanted to change. Zamek's long brown beard was plaited with various coloured beads, and aside from a long plaited ponytail, his head was shaved. The prison itself was huge, with 50-foot white columns outside the front entrance and massive glass domes atop several parts of the roof. Built into the side of the mountain, there was no telling how far into the rocks the grey and white stone building went, or how deep it was. "So, why are we still alive?" Mordred asked. Everyone turned to Mordred. "Seriously?" Akala replied. "That's your big wonder?" "Well, they've captured us, and we went quietly to spare more innocent blood from being spilled."